Alright ladies, I think I got something real special for y'all. We are in a town called Ticul, T-I-C-U-L, Ticul. And it's a shoe manufacturing town. It is 2 hours away from Merida. We got a rental car and we drove trying to be bold to get on out here in these deep in the woods. 2 hours away from Merida. This place here, you're supposed to be able to buy all these shoes for like cheap. So we got a couple of tour guides. There's 2 buggies. Our guy here, and then Kim and Haley is in the other buggy, and they're gonna take us around to all the spots where you can find the shoes. I've been having issues finding shoes my size, so I've been told that here I can find shoes my size, and they're super cheap. This town, folks come here to buy the shoes, y'all. So let's go on this tour and see what's going on. We got some guys that are gonna take us around and show us this hot spot to get shoes. Before we start this tour, to start to get something to eat. We haven't eaten all day, been out and about all day. We initially started this trip to go to Zelle. Too hot when we got there. Wasn't too impressed. Couldn't get cash out the ATM machines because the machines. Okay. K8. So sorry y'all. Yeah, so couldn't get didn't get cash out the ATM machine at one because they ran out of cash, and the other ATM machine was broken. So we left and drove the 2 hours to get to this town, and gonna hang out here today. So getting our stomach full, and we're gonna be on the way to this shoe tour. Yeah, this is like the real stuff, man. The real city, the real town. Merida, definitely beautiful, but they're like 2 hours outside the main area. They ain't taking us to our first stop, but it's very beautiful out here, man. I really like it. Here's the house coming up on the right that has some solar panels on top.
Get it on video.
Oh,
he messes some stuff up.
He done got it somebody trash. Alright, look like we made our way to the first round of shoes. Women in their shoes. That's probably not a great idea with four females bringing them to a shoe spot. So this is like the first stop of many. They got some more stuff out in the back. Big giant warehouse. I like those sandals over there. I might go check these out. Look like this saying 250 pesos for these shoes, which is about $12.50. And if you buy 2 pair, 450 pesos, which is about $22.50 roundabout. And it looked like that promotion up there, get 3 for 250 pesos. It's like 3 for $12.50. Surprisingly, they didn't see any shoes they wanted in that shop. For me, I couldn't find any my size. So look at that, some more shoes over yonder. They didn't have my size in that particular store, but we're about to pull up. Look at all them damn purses up in there. And the place we left, I didn't get a chance to go in the back, but they were making shoes in the back. So all the shoes you saw in the front, they make them in the back. You know what I'm saying? So it's quite nice. Let me try these shoes on. Look like them Birkenstocks. I was trying to buy some Birkenstocks in the mall yesterday, and they wanted like $170. I mean, these don't be cracking on my sock.
Oh, my bad.
Don't be cracking on my sock. Yeah, they like $150 in the store, but for $12.50, I can work with this. Oh, lo siento. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that fit good.
But everything is leather. Yeah.
I think I found my first pair of shoes. Let me see this mirror. Oh yeah. I like. I'm gonna they got some really nice shoes. I just bought me some shoes that look like them Birkenstocks. I'm looking at these sandals right here. I think I'm gonna get these like 170 pesos, which is like $8. So I'm gonna grab those if they have my size. They have shoes for kids, and they literally make these shoes here on site in the back. Quite amazing. It's worth the drive. I'm probably gonna be walking out of here with a few shoes when it's all said and done. Now a lot of these some stuff is knockoffs. Like the purses and the bag. Okay, look at Haley. Girl, you gonna break your feet. How much is that? Those are nice though.
These are $4.50.
Turn around to the side. Look at you. You liking that, don't you? You don't know what to do with yourself, do you? They got belts and handbags.
These are cute. Oh my god. Yeah, one thing.
Don't want to break your back. Look at baby Charles over here trying on some shoes. She came here kicking and screaming. Didn't want to come. Didn't want to make the drive, but I think once you get here, you're going to be happy that we made the drive. Now she running around with these. Lord, you might not want your mama to see them shoes. Alright, so I'm going to get these pair of sandals as well. He's selling this for 100 pesos, which is $5. I got one on my foot right now. Man, this dude here, he busting heads. So a lot of them places you see in Merida where they reselling shoes, they come here to buy them wholesale, and they go back and resell them in Merida. All right, I got me a couple of shoes, got some good deals on them now. A lot of them, now some of these places they got some knockoffs, so you're gonna have to look real good, make sure the shoes is right and level and flat and all that, but you definitely can find what you're looking for and get some real deals out for this camp. It's a pretty active small town too. All right, yeah. Okay, some more shops, some more shoes. Tell you, they got all kinds of shoes up in this camp.
These are pretty. Look at these. These are pretty. Show me.
Man, get that old raggedy shoe out of my frame.
Cute.
Yeah, by your standards. By your standards, maybe.
Let the people see.
All right, let me see where my children are wandered off to. Man, they got shoes all over the place. All over the place. Now, obviously, some of these guys that take us around, they got relationships with some of these vendors where they get a little commission off of it, you know. But one thing I like about it is they do drop you off in an area where one of their vendors may be there, but there's about 15, 20 other spots where you can go get shoes. So you can still kind of find what you want. Let me walk over here. I see some knockoff Adidas. Oh Lord, got another dog on the roof. Lady in the store was like, y'all look like dogs, and so there's a lady in the picture and wanted to take a picture with them. They were like, y'all look like dogs. We want to take pictures with y'all. This is Mexico. This is the treatment we getting out here, y'all. These small towns, I'm telling you, you go to the small towns, well, that's where you really gonna thrive. Treat you good in Mexico.
Are you going here? Are you going here for my wedding shoes? As a bat.
Oh Lord, more shoes. Look now, there's a whole plaza full of shoes, up and down stairs, and so all the way up and down. Again, this whole town, this is what they for. They for shoes, shoes. That's what this whole town is about. Talking about she can buy some Victoria's Secrets knockoffs, bras, and got some knockoff handbags. Let me see how much these handbags cost.
550.
Look at these Prada bags. Now y'all know these ain't the real deal. ¿Cuánto cuesta? She about to check. Alright, so that's about, she gave me the price, 590 pesos, just rounded up to 600 pesos, which is about 30 bucks. Actually nice quality, nicely made. If you're trying to style and profile, most folks ain't gonna know what you got, truthfully. Alright, so we got here a little late. So a lot of the stuff is closing down a little early, it looks like. So advice, if you're gonna come out here earlier in the day. Can we go to La Tienda? Can we vamos La Tienda?
Like say last store. Okay. You think my store?
Alright, they wanted to go to the one more stop, and we saw this in passing. Nicely decorated store. Also, this town had a lot of artisanal stuff. You got you some bracelets, baby Charles. All right, this is the last one. They offered. So he was like, "Oh, we got one more. We got one more to show you." So we're stopping at one more stop. This is our ride right here. They've been taking care of us, our guides right here. And they got a little bit of everything, apparently. So again, many of the places that you see people selling shoes in Merida, apparently they come here and buy them wholesale. Then they go back into the town and they resell them. I just saw a lady, she buying about 150 pairs of shoes, bagging them all up, getting ready to go make this moolah. You ain't see no shoes up in this camp?
No, not yet. How I look? My hair back? Oh, I look raggedy. If you buy these, you just walk fast.
Why they gotta walk fast?
I mean, it ain't rocket science.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's supposed to bend like this. The Nike.
So come take a visit. It's Ticul. We are in the central part of the city, of the town, and folks are really nice. I don't know if they see a lot of foreigners out here or not. Maybe this is a hot spot for Mexicans from other parts of Mexico come down here and know about this spot. I guess, I don't know, but everybody was waving at us, staring at us with a friendly stare, and it's very, very kind, taking pictures with us, and it's good, kind-hearted folk. Moving to a town like this, you're gonna be treated quite well, I believe. And like I say, we're 2 hours outside of Merida, so venturing this far out, I was a little nervous at first. Okay, look at that. Oh, we're coming back into the square. This is where we parked at. Check this out. They got Christmas decorations up. Ticul, that's the name of the city. So, still hanging out in this town, Ticul. We're in Centro, as with any other town with Christmas. They decorate the area really nice. Feliz Navidad. There's the gingerbread man house. little bit of everything. Got the lights on over there. Like I said, I was saying this earlier. I'm gonna pick back up on it. Look at this dome. We're 2 hours out. I was a little nervous about riding out, but man, I'm very comfortable now just going out and explore. Now, maybe it might not be so safe in other parts of Mexico, but here where we are in the Yucatan, this is included in the Yucatan. So, I mean, very safe out here. As you can see, people are out and about doing their thing, hanging out, chilling. It's about 6 o'clock, I believe, round about. They out there taking pictures. They found somebody to take some pictures of. But we're out hanging about, and there's my little sign. I want to get my little sign and whatnot. I'm gonna walk over here and see what's going on. Ain't it pretty out here? I know I keep hopping from subject to subject. I'm trying to go somewhere else, but they done came around on the other side. But small town living, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Folks treat you good, and the prices are way better. Way better.
Fruit things with like the sauces and chili powder and that's what I'm saying. You see one out of me.
Look at this hand. What is that over there? Shein.
Oh,
Let's go.
Shein.
Let's go see what that is.
Shein. Oh my God. I'm curious what that looks like. Where? Straight across. Oh. Like
there's the cathedral. Sí. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo estás? Folks just smiling and staring and waving and grinning ear to ear. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I might have moved my behind out to one of these small towns, boy. They treat you real good. Look,
wait, it's important.
I'm the star.
Okay, well, I'm the star now.
I'm the star.
So I was walking when we got off the horse, and my pants tied up, and it felt a little breezy, and I realized my pants fell down.
Damn.
And people behind me were laughing.
Oh, they were like, good Lord, have mercy.
When I was like, oh my God, my pants fell. It's because they untied. I think I pulled it on accident. And the people behind me were laughing.
They probably thought you were fast.
It was tied in front, but my whole drawers was hanging out. Oh my God.
Let me say that again. Now, as I was saying earlier, the way we've been treated out here in this small town, I think small town living is where you want to be. Well, not necessarily small town. In a town where you're way away from the main tourist towns, where everybody is at, I go to a place where there's less foreigners at, and man, they just, there's some nice folk out here, boy. Super nice. Man, leave them kids alone, be interrupting their stuff. They have a pretty big park out here in this area. Get in front of that Ticul sign. Which I can see that cathedral. It's nighttime, so it's kind of hard to see it. This is the name of the town. They wanted a photograph with her.
Oh, your dad got it.
All right, so man, today was a long day, quite successful day, I would say. Like I said earlier in the video, we made a drive to Celestune, if I'm pronouncing that right. The beach town is about an hour and 15-minute drive from Merida. So we drove down there, we got down there. None of the ATM machines were working. They were either out of money or they were throwing error messages and none of them was functioning. Plus, when we got down there, it was extremely hot, extremely hot. So we decided instead of coming back home, you know, I had heard about this shoe town from others, and so I decided to thank you, Angel, for that tip. He told us about this place, and so we was like, look on the GPS, it was 2 hours away. So I was like, we can go home or we got this rental car, let's drive out there and check this thing out. So we made the drive. Glad we did, because we ended up having a blast out there in that town. Felt very comfortable. Like I said earlier in the video, I was kind of nervous a bit going that far out from Merida, and man, it was a great move. It was a good move, and small town living really, that takes on a whole new definition. And again, I don't mean to say small town because it's not a small town. That's actually a pretty sizable town, pretty big. I tell you, it's bigger than the surrounding towns here in Merida, bigger than Cartess, bigger than Uman, bigger than Temason, bigger than Concal. It's a very big town with a fairly large centro. And also we passed through Uxmal, Uxmal. Normally we went there, I think we just looked at some pyramids, but we actually went through the town. Beautiful town, big town, and so very livable town. And so we had a great time. So these towns tend to have less foreigners living there. And just from my experience today, I'm like, wow, this right here is completely different than, say, what we've experienced in Merida. Merida is great, wonderful, and nothing bad at all. But man, where a place where there's less foreigners, you know, they're not used to seeing foreigners. And so, like I say, they were very, very happy to engage and talk. And there was a couple of times a few English-speaking folks came and assisted, and English-speaking Mexicans. And so it was quite the experience. So I'd encourage you to venture out. Don't just get caught on staying just in Merida. Investigate other towns outside of Merida. A lot of people keep thinking that they're gonna miss out on good deals and prices because foreigners are flowing into Merida. But man, there's a whole other cities and communities outside of Merida. If you're willing to go out there and investigate and explore, you know, there's options and opportunities. So I'd encourage you to go out there and do your thing, do your research, and just get out there and have some fun. So just wanted to share that with you. Had a great day today. Hey, as always, book a consultation if you like to talk more one-on-one, get some feedback and some ideas. Also, as always, if you find our content helpful, feel free to, you know, make a donation. CashApp is on the screen. And book a consultation. Sign up for our academy. I'm continually adding content to our academy. Also, make sure to join our Facebook page. I put up a new Facebook page after we got banned on Facebook. So we're trying to rebuild that back up. And thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful day.